Hey Breach Channel Creative Writing Prose, I'm Robin, and this video will be an introduction to the personality of the ENFJ. This video will be an introduction to the personality of the ENFJ, and in this video I'm going to talk about the personality obviously, and I'm going to conclude by how this personality can affect you as an author and how you can use this for your characters. First, I'd like to point out that this video isn't appropriate for persons under the age of 13. So if you are under the age of 13, either check with your parents first or click off. First, I'd also like to mention before we get into it, final point before we get into it, that this Myers Briggs Jungian theory is just really a guideline. It isn't 100% concrete, but it can help you. ENFJs are natural born leaders. They're very enthusiastic and full of charisma. ENFJs are very genuine. They radiate charisma and enthusiasm and a genuine interest in people. A lot of people are drawn to these personalities. They are very good at communicating with others, and this is partly due to their intuitive side. This helps them really understand people. ENFJs are very good at connecting with people and their situations and seeing the connections between seemingly unconnected events in people's lives and putting them together. As mentioned earlier, the ENFJ is genuinely interested in other people, almost to a point where they actually neglect their own needs, and they tend to sometimes put so much hope and faith into someone else who may or may not be ready to actually do what they want to do. ENFJs do have also a habit of reflecting too much and analyzing their own feelings. If an ENFJ becomes too involved in someone else's plight, they can lose track of their own needs and what ENFJs need to do when they get like this is to reevaluate themselves and identify what they can and can't control in relation to the situation and the person and the person's plight. The ENFJ is a true leader and a true carer for essentially the greater amount of people. Now for some strengths and weaknesses. Some strength of the ENFJ, they're tolerant, reliable, charismatic, altruistic, and natural leaders, as mentioned before. Some of their weaknesses are they can be overly idealistic, too selfless, too sensitive, fluctuating self-esteem. They can have a fluctuating self-esteem, and they can struggle to make tough decisions. In summary, few personality types are as charismatic or charming as the ENFJ. Their idealism can help them overcome a lot of obstacles. Their imagination is very useful in their own personal growth and in other areas of their life. Of course, as mentioned before, ENFJs they can be so focused on making things better or make themselves better when the other people who they're trying to help aren't ready for that sort of thing, and they can become very self-sacrificing and essentially give up themselves or on themselves for the plights of others. And of course, as mentioned before, they aren't very good at making tough decisions. First, how to apply this as a writer. Well, obviously, if you have trouble making difficult decisions, you're going to have to challenge that at some point. Making world building, picking tense, picking first person, third person, or even second person can be difficult. There are just a lot of difficult decisions making during the writing process, and I think that will be very challenging for someone who has an ENFJ personality. Obviously, having an ENFJ as a cheerleader if you're an author or writer, that would be great. Probably even sounds better. And I mean, great. The ambition part, the taking lead. A writer has to take lead a lot, and so that part of the ENFJ personality sounds terrific for it. Yeah, that's my opinion. That's my conclusion on how to apply the information being a writer if you are an ENFJ. And you can have an ENFJ who is in a workspace or work environment or an occupation that is very well suited for them, or you can have an ENFJ who is not suited for the work that they're doing, or family life, or anything else. Yeah, so that's it for this video today. I hope it was useful for you, and feel free to like the video and share it. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Next week Friday I will have another video on the next personality. I am doing them alphabetically, so the ENFT and ENFP. Yes. I'm going to fumble a lot of these, I know it. Yeah, so feel free to check that out. I also am now making 3 videos a week, so enjoy, and check out more of those. Of course, feel free to check out any other of my videos. A lot of them are on playlists, or pretty much all of them are on playlists at this point. Yeah, so I hope this was useful for you. Also, feel free to check out my Facebook and Twitter, links in the description. Keep being creative.